Good morning everyone. Today is Friday the 29th of January and today's English we're going to explore verbs and suffixes and prefixes. Okay, so we're going to be looking at all three together and putting them all together and exploring all the different meanings of them. Okay, and to do that you're going to look at the suffixes ing, ed, and est, the prefix un, and then you're going to write a sentence containing a verb and the suffix as well. Okay, so first of all, what is a verb? Okay, I would like you to go to the BBC Bitesize website, which is in the link on the website or in Google Chrome's, and watch the clip on verbs now. Okay, so pause the video here and then come back. Alright? Okay, good job. I hope you've managed to learn a lot more about what a verb is. And the definition of a verb, very simple. A verb is an action word, okay? So it tells us what a subject is doing. So for example, run. Run is the verb because that's the action, okay? So Mr. Gardner had a run, okay? That would be the verb. Good, well done. Right, now, what's a prefix, okay? I would like you to go and watch the bite-sized clip now on prefixes, okay? So again, pause it here, come back, and let's see if your definition matches mine. Okay, good. Right, a prefix goes at the beginning of a word, okay? I hope that you managed to get that definition and that meaning from the Bitesize website, and it changes its meaning, okay? So, if I have the word happy, if we're going to look at the prefix un, I could put that at the beginning of the word, before it, and change the word happy to unhappy. So the meaning's changed, okay? So it's the opposite. Okay, that's the prefix, which we've been looking at in the last week or so. What's a suffix? What is a suffix? Okay, again, back to the bite-sized clip. Watch the clip on suffixes, and then come back with the definition. Let's hope it matches mine, okay? Right, I hope that this last definition matches mine on here. A suffix goes at the end of the word. So the prefix at the beginning, the suffix at the end, okay? And again, it changes its meaning because if we take the word dance and we add the suffix ing, right, we can say dancing, okay? That becomes the present. And if we add the suffix ed, we say danced. It makes a t sound, and that tells us it's in the past, okay? Another one we're going to look at today is the suffix, and you could have a dancer, okay? So, let's have a look at verbs first of all, right? So the verb is the action word, right? It's doing something. I've got a list here of 3 words, 3 verbs. My turn, your turn. Play, your turn. Good job. My turn, shout, your turn. Very good. And my turn, cook, your turn. Great. Okay, good. Now, if we have the suffixes ing and ed, we can change the meaning of those words, okay? The verbs play, shout, and cook. So, play is our verb. We can change that to playing, okay, to make it the present, or played in the past. We can take the word shout, the verb shout, and make it shouting, or shouted, okay? Take the verb cook to turn it to cooking, and then into cooked, okay? So it tells us the present and the past, okay? So the verb is the action word there, okay? Why don't you now have a go at writing some sentences using the verbs that are on your sheet now, okay? So, Mr. Gardner's example will be, I'm taking the verb shout, and so I'm going to put my sentence as, the police officer shouted at the man, and I've used the suffix ed in that sentence as well, okay? Pause the video here and write down a list of your sentences containing the verbs on your sheet, okay? Off you go. Good. Right, now we've done that, let's go on to the prefixes, okay? So I've got the root words here. Lock, my turn. Lock, your turn. Great. My turn, tidy, your turn. Very good. And my turn, tie, your turn. Super. And we're going to look at just one prefix, the prefix un, okay? So we're going to change the meaning of that word. So lock would become unlock. Remember, the un, the prefix, goes at the beginning of the root word. So unlock. Next word is tidy, that would become untidy, okay, the opposite. And tie would become untie, right? Now, same thing again. Let's write some sentences containing the prefix un, okay? So, I'm going to take the prefix untidy, and my sentence would be, The messy girl kept her room so untidy. Okay, that's my sentence because I've used the prefix un and the root word tidy and then put that into a sentence. Can you have a go now writing some sentences with the prefix un? Pause the video here and off you go. Very good. And the last one we're going to look at today is the suffixes. Okay, and we've already looked at the ing and the ed, and so in this one we're going to look at the and the est. Okay, now the is comparing two objects together, and the est is obviously what we looked at last week, which tells us the most. Okay, so you can't get any better than the est. Okay, so, or anything, you can't beat it. Okay, so let's take the root word slow. That can become slower. Okay, so that can be used to compare something. I am slower than Miss Lawrence. Okay, we could also have slowest. Okay, Mr. Gardner was the slowest. Okay, let's take the word small, and we can say smaller. Okay, the mouse was smaller than the elephant. Okay, and then we could add the est suffix, smallest. Okay, and then we can have the word fast, faster, fast, fastest. Okay, so let's have a go at writing some sentences containing the suffixes. Okay, the and the est. So my example would be, I'm taking the root word and suffix slow and ist, slowest. Okay, now my sentence will be, the pig was the slowest animal on the farm. Okay, the pig was the slowest animal. That's telling us there wasn't any other animal on the farm that was slower. Okay, it was the slowest. Okay, have a go at writing some of the sentences now. Pause the video here and we look forward to seeing what you've got. Good. Okay, now that you've done all that, why don't you challenge yourself today, final challenge of this week in English, on the Oak National Academy again, and have a look at the link here, and you've got to challenge yourself to look at the verbs in this. Okay, so looking at the subject, which is what it's talking about, and the verb. Okay, to challenge yourself even more. Okay, have a great day today, everyone, and we look forward to seeing your great work, and have a lovely weekend too. Bye bye.